All right. First rule of this channel, we not talk about this channel. Second rule of this channel, this is not legal advice. So I'm gonna do the running back rankings here in a second. I was just looking at the news that was going on in the NFL today. A few things, and imagine my shock. The Jaguars released Zay Jones after picking up Brian Thomas Jr. in the draft. Um, I'm the only thing I'm really surprised about is I thought they would probably try and hold on to him a little bit longer, see if they could at least ship him for like a sixth round pick or something like that. They didn't even do that. They just said, sayonara. Um, the other thing that I saw today that was a little interesting is they are working out Jarvis Landry, which makes me maybe think they're not so sure about their Christian Kirk or Parker Washington shares. That's a little interesting. I don't think this necessarily moves the needle at all. It may just be a camp depth or something like that. I don't know, like basically like a player coach, something along those lines. I don't know, but yeah, Zay Jones released. When I get to the wide receivers, which will probably be like tomorrow, or the next day, uh, that would move Brian Thomas Jr. up in the rankings. You'll probably has to be flirting with the possibility of wide receiver one range of outcomes after this. So that is a good news from that regard. Other things that were going on today: Raiders signed Michael Gallup to $3 million deal. I think that's what it said. Um, if anything, this makes me think that maybe Jacoby Myers might end up playing more of that big slot role. That's what he did with the Patriots. And then more evidence that there is going to be no Trey Trucker breakout. The bigger thing with this is I don't think this necessarily changes Brock Bowers potentially being the number two in the offense. I'm still expecting Devontae Adams to have like a sub elite season, even at his age. I don't think this changes anything, and that's if Michael Gallup is more of that low end wide receiver two that he was before all the injury kind of took his toll on him. Other things, the Falcons picked up the 5th-year option on Kyle Pitts. Isn't really surprising. It's going to be like $10.9 million with all the shenanigans that go into that. Again, I think Kelsey's deal was like 17 and a half. So this is just saving a little bit of money. Keeping control of him for the 5th year, so that they can hopefully work out a long-term deal. I don't know. Whatever. And then the other thing, if you're wondering, yeah, I am kind of tracking this Tank Dell getting shot story in Florida. It said that it was a minor injury, got treated and released. I haven't heard anything about like him being involved criminally. I don't really care about it unless they start saying it that he's going to miss time, either theoretically because of a suspension. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not saying that that's going to occur, but I'm just saying like the stuff that I track, if it doesn't involve a guy missing time because of injury or other stuff, I don't really care. And even in regards to Rashee Rice, yeah, I don't know if it's even going to affect like this year. That's why I'm not really keeping up to date with it. Like if it starts coming down the pipe that like he's going to miss training camp or mini camp, then maybe I'll care. But like right now, I don't. But anyway, those are the news that I saw before I'm going to do the video, and I'll get the video done like probably in like half hour. And yeah.